Hey guys, it's me, Frizz Victor, and today I want to talk about something that has really excited me. It's something that I didn't really think was ever going to happen, but it's happened. The return of the iPhone SE. Now you're probably wondering, maybe not, but if you're probably wondering, what is the iPhone SE? Well, it was an iPhone that Apple released back in 2017, 2016, around that area. It was a very affordable iPhone. And it was inside of an iPhone 5S chassis with the processor of the iPhone 6S. It was very interesting, but people loved it. I certainly did. In fact, when I was first getting my first phone, I actually wanted an iPhone SE. Of course, I got an iPhone 8 Plus because my dad wanted to make sure it was future-proof. And that's true. But iPhone SE has always held this sort of place in my heart as something that I've always sort of wanted. And today, well, at least I believe, I'm not sure how long it's going to take for this video to be uploaded, but Apple has just announced the brand new iPhone SE. It starts at about $400, and it has the chassis, or basically the outside is of the iPhone 8, and it uses the iPhone 11 Pro's A13 Bionic chip. Now this is quite interesting. In fact, I spoke with my brother about this, and he said how he did not like this because they use the iPhone 8 as its chassis instead of the iPhone 5S. And he told me about how he thinks the iPhone SE was meant to commemorate Steve Jobs and what he had created for the iPhone. I had to correct him in saying that Steve Jobs was not alive during the production of the iPhone 5S, but I can see where he was coming from. Anyways, so since it has the iPhone 8 Plus's chassis, it has also the cameras from it, which is very, very good. Also, it has the support for AR. It has much better portrait mode thanks to the A13 Bionic chip. And overall, it's a very, very good phone. Now, the reason why I like this is because iPhones recently have been getting larger and larger. You look back at the first iPhone from 2007, the thing is like a little tiny guy compared to what we have today. And for some, I say probably for most, that's a very good thing. A lot of people like bigger screens. But there's many people out there that prefer the portability of a smaller screen. And that's where the iPhone SE really did good for those people. It gave them that small 4-inch display from the iPhone 5S with the power of the brand new iPhone at that time, which was the iPhone 6S. Now, while the iPhone 8 is very much a bit more smaller by today's standards, for some people it's still a bit too large for them. And they can't just go ahead and buy an iPod Touch because, well, that's not a phone. So for those people that prefer that sort of like really small 4-inch display, they're kind of boxed in a bit. And I can see how that's going to be a problem for some of those users. But I assume for quite a few people that are going to buy the iPhone SE, or the iPhone SE 2 as you would probably say, this display is going to be just fine for them. They'll have that really powerful processor from the iPhone 11 Pro. And overall, I think it's a very, very compelling purchase to make. And also, unlike the newest iPhones, you get Touch ID, which I know some people prefer over Face ID. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.